welcome in everybody to episode 7 of Pixel Purge. I know we are here almost at 10 episodes, who would have thought that? Right, so Pixel Purge, this is where we take your favourite games, all your AAA titles that you normally see them looking amazing, best graphics in the world, path tracing, ray tracing, ultra settings, 4K graphics, everything. Show you the before, what it looks like, and then we strip it all away to the lowest graphics setting possible, the lowest resolution possible, and we show you it running like that. If it's going to be still playable, is it still the same game? And then we'll do a wee side-by-side comparison with screenshots at the end as well, folks. So if you haven't done already, folks, before we get into it, drop the channel, like and subscribe. It really does help out. And let's get into it. Episode 7, South of Midnight, Pixel Purge. Let's go. So, currently, I've got the game open already. I'm on, like, chapter 6. Hush Hush Sweet Cherie. So, currently, I shall move my thing out of the way. So, options, graphics-wise, we have got the graphics. HDR is on, image calibration is just fine. Borderless window mode, resolution 4K, motion blur off because nobody needs motion blur. Upscaling DLSS, quality DLAA. We'll put it on quality mode as well. Frame rate limiter off, VSync on, shading quality ultra. So everything's set to ultra on it. There we go, applying changes in progress. There we go. Back. And we shall do, this is how it looks. So let's take a wee kind of screenshot here. Ah, there we go. Screenshot saved. So, see what I mean? The graphics in this are so nice, man. Really nice, beautiful looking game. Graphics wise, right? So we'll take one here just in front of the house, right? We'll get the full house in, right? The top and the bottom there. And we'll take one. And then let's go. See all the kind of effects, the colours, and it's the colours you notice more than anything in this game. It's such a beautiful, colourful game. Yeah, we'll take an early screenshot there as well, just covering that side of it. It's such a beautiful game, man. Like the water effects here as well. Right, so you can see also like the reflections and everything there in the water. So let's take a wee one there just in front of the... And then we'll take one out of the trees there, the background. See obviously like the fog effects and everything there as well, see? Just going across the screen. Take one here. I mean, obviously you can go right through the game and do different parts of it, but this is the part that we're in now in chapter 6 kind of thing, and it is quite a good section to show off, because you'll see all the high quality the graphics are kind of thing. Even the character as well. So, hold on, let's see. We'll go around here a wee bit as well. So, see if we go right there. Take a wee screenshot there, and then we'll take another one just a bit backed out. But they done. See, you haven't played this game as well, right? It's free on Game Pass now, folks. When you start it up though, there is an option in it, right? I thought it was something with the game, right? But there's an actual option in it called stop motion effect. Now, if you turn this on, right, I don't know if this is on consoles or not. It might be, but I'm playing it on PC now just with the Xbox controller, so it may be an option that is in the console, but I can't say for certain. Um, but you'll notice like her arms. See her arms, it kind of jitters about because it's obviously like the kind of stop motion animation effect for the character, which is quite a unique thing for games because you don't normally get the type of effects on the main character. So I played it for a wee bit like that and I was like, it must just be the style of the game, and then I seen it kind of thing, I was like, alright, that's fine. So I actually turned it off afterwards. So you can go in and just turn it off the settings. I'm guessing this is going to be the settings going to be in the consoles as well, kind of thing. Can't say for certain, but I'd hazard a guess that it would be, to be fair. So let's take a wee screenshot here as well. House, there we go. It's so, like, even the animations are just so smooth in it as well. It's such a lovely game. Right, let's go for a wee walk down to the... There was a river down here, I'm sure. Ah, here we go. Right, so let's take another wee screenshot there. And then take one here as well, because that covers like all your trees. You can see obviously like the texture detail there in the wood. And everything else, like all the moss round about it there. So it's capturing like all the kind of details in this scene. And I think, and then obviously once we put it back to like the lowest graphics settings possible, will you still get all these kind of things here? Will it still look like it? Or will it just look like a kind of blurry mess? That's the thing, you just don't know. But it's interesting playing like this because it shows you what it would look like if it was running off a lower res system kind of thing, if you can't run it at a high quality kind of thing when you're PC but still want to play it, then obviously you don't need to put it to like the lowest graphics setting possible. You could do if you wanted, I suppose, right? But you probably wouldn't need to. It's just such a nice game, right? We'll go for a wee walk in the house as well, see what... It's like the house here. Right, so let's take a wee screenshot here in the house, right? Bit in there so that you can see obviously like the patterns on the floor, the wall patterns, the wallpaper and everything there, the lighting coming in, and the main character there as well, right? So this kind of captures quite a lot of the kind of scenery inside the house, which will be a good one for comparisons when we're getting to it later, kind of thing. So we're going up the stairs, but I'll not go up the stairs now because I don't want it to progress the story. I want to now. We'll just kind of continue once we look at the dear Mrs. Flood.
Rougarou. Huh.
Respect what we got
Mama
here.
was always sorry we couldn't afford piano lessons.
Piano, piano.
Ugh, taxidermy? That's creepy fancy people stuff.
Totally agree.
Bunny looks so proud of her.
Right, so let's take a wee picture here as well. Capture that one.
showing off Flood family business partners like trophies.
So baking contest, right? I'm going to take a wee picture of that there. Because even things just like your pictures and normal kind of things that you can interact with in the game are much, much lower quality. Like you can't read them kind of thing. And some of the games that we've done, like the previous ones, when we went the graphics right low, you can't read the writing on the posters and things that are just meant to be able to be readable kind of thing. That's just, it just doesn't render it, if you know what I mean. You see. Oh.
Granny Couture.
Yeah, let's. There we go. Right, we'll take a wee picture in here as well. And then let's go back outside. And then take one. There, let's take one there as well, right? So, there we go, right? So I've captured quite a lot of screenshots here. I've kind of showed you the graphics and how they're looking. As I said, this is running in full 4K, ultra max settings kind of thing on it. So, and then it's a beautiful game. It is a lovely, lovely game, folks. Definitely give it a wee try if you haven't played it. This isn't obviously a full playthrough of that. I do have like other playthroughs of it on the channel. This is just going to strip the graphics back. So I shall stop the recording just now, and then we'll lower the resolution. I've got to stop it because sometimes when I'm doing it, if I do it when I'm recording, it bugs up the recording and it just doesn't like it. It goes completely out of sync and things like that as well. So I'll stop the thing, recording. We'll lower the settings to the lowest graphic settings possible, and then we'll restart it, talk about, take some screenshots, and then we'll see where we get to and see how it looks, folks. We'll do a wee comparison. I can too. Welcome back, folks. So, as you can see already, there is quite a difference. I can't take away the blackness around the sides here. It's just solely the resolution that it's on, folks, right? So it's quite a wee bit of difference here. So graphics wise, I showed you the graphics settings before. Full 4K, HDR, ultra settings, DLSS on quality, frame rate limiter off, everything up maximum and ultra at 4K resolution as well. So 380 or something like that by 2160. Now we are running it with HDR off, full screen, 640 by 480 resolution, motion blur off, upscaling it none, VSync on, frame rate limiter, I'm just putting it at 60 frames a second so it keeps it, shading quality low, anti-aliasing low, view distance quality low, shadow quality low, post-processing quality low, texture quality low, effects quality low, foliage quality low. This is a very different game, folks. Aye. So let's take this wee screenshot here at the end. Right, there we go. Wow, man, even the screenshot thing there's taking up like that's full bloody screen there. Right. I mean, it's got like that kind of PS2 kind of PlayStation 1 kind of feel to it, didn't it? Right, so wait, hold on, wait, we done a wee one here, didn't we? The character. So let's get one there as well. take one there, just of the fog and everything. The effects. See, so you're just not getting like the water effects as well. Like you can kind of make out it's water, obviously, but you're getting a lot of the kind of graphical glitches in it. You can probably see as well. Like if I go there like that, see, you can kind of see it. It's no a wee bit. You can a wee bit, not by much though, because they are getting a wee bit better at optimizing things like that. But aye, let's see. We'll do a wee comparison. You still get, strangely enough though, you do still get like a kind of reflection type quality on it though. But even just look at the icons at the top. So like the left trigger, the right trigger and things like that. You can't make out the letters as well, which is something. Right, so see if we can get one here again in the house. Right, so there we go. Get the house in. So we did take one of the house, so we did. It just see, you'll not get, look at all the details in the path and everything. So you're not seeing like all the details in the path, the gates and things. You can still tell that's what it is, but like you're not getting half the quality, like in the plants and all the foliage round about the area. It's like that sheer, the colour explosion that you're getting kind of thing. You're still getting colour there, but it looks kind of blurry, washed out a wee bit, if you know what I mean. It's definitely. But see the and doing this and playing it like this, so it still is playable though. That's the thing. See, there's no. It's not like it's beyond no playable. Because like it's still. Even like we'll go down to the water here. See, because it definitely is. I mean, you can also tell that there is a wee bit of difference, kind of thing, right? Like, so we'll just go like there as well. Take a wee screenshot, and we'll go. Then. So obviously before when we took one here down at the pier, you could see the details on the posts, the wooden posts, like all the kind of the moss and the seaweed that had just been kind of wrapped in the posts. You can see all the intricate details of it when it's obviously up at a higher quality. You can still make it out in the lower res, but obviously it's just no as crispy clear as what you're used to, kind of thing. And see, if you're looking at the graphics like further away, like in the background, things like that there, it does kind of hurt your eyes a wee bit. Or maybe it's just me, kind of thing. It looks as if it kind of hurts my eyes a wee bit, to be fair. Just when I was looking at it there, I was like, really? Because it's almost, because it's kind of blurry and no in focus, your eyes are trying to kind of focus on it to make it, to bring it into thing, but it doesn't go into focus, if you know what I mean. So it's that kind of almost like an optical illusion type effect. Like the wood there as well. It's definitely still playable though, that's the thing though. It really is still like playable. Take a wee one here. Right, then let's go into the house for a wee look in the house. See how that was. Right, so see, you still are getting the lighting effects in it's just no as kind of path tracey way as it was. You would have noticed it before, if you know what I mean. Right, so let's take a wee screenshot of there. The biggest thing that you can notice it on though is obviously the text at the top for the icons for like your different things, like your RB and things like that as well. For I didn't take a wee screenshot of Crouton to be fair before, but it's very, very up close and personal type thing. Let me see. Did take a. I'm sure I took a screenshot here, didn't I? Right, take one there. We'll take another one there. What else we got? Let's see.
Bunny's really got a thing for raccoons.
Raccoons. Then the other one was through here in the kitchen, wasn't it? So take a wee screenshot there, and then we shall take one there. Right, let's take one there as well, just for good measure. And then this should take us back here, which is fine, that does. Take one of the house. I don't think I took one there to be fair. I think the other one was just round by the swing here. Right, there we go. And there. So, oh no, that's what we were actually see, isn't it? There was a poster in one of them, wasn't there? There was a poster in one of the rooms that you could. There was something that you could read, wasn't it? Is it in this room? Might be in this room. No. We did, so we read a poster in one of the rooms. Let's see if we can find it again. I wonder if it's maybe in the kitchen area. Ah, aye, this was it over here, wasn't it? There you go, so you can make out part of the writing in it, right? You can, but obviously it's just not as crisp and clear as what it could be, if you know what I mean. Right, so there we go. We've shown it what it looks like. The graphics set to the lowest now. Let's do a wee side-by-side comparison. So I'll stop it again now. I'll get the screenshots ready, and I shall be back in 2, folks. Welcome back, folks. So we have the screenshots ready. On your left is the before, on your right is the after. Here we go. I mean, you can notice that it's kind of like night and day again, isn't it? I mean, look at just the quality and the clothing in the background there. You You can see all the detail and a bit there on the groundwork, which you're just not getting there. It just kind of looks a mucky mess. The character detail as well, like detail in her jeans, the shine on her knees and everything that you can see, can make out bits in her t-shirt as well, which you can't really make out there. Sorry, my mouse wheel's knackered, so as you see when I'm just trying to scroll in and out, it just does what it wants to do, to be fair. I have ordered a new mouse, so this will be fixed for the next episode. But aye. Then, obviously, look at the icons at the top. So there you go. Well, let's zoom that in again. There you go. So, straight there's a big there. That's one of the big differences there. You can't really make out the writing on it. So, you kind of good thing is they've got the shape of it there, so you kind of know, right, that's going to be that and that. Because you couldn't make it out if you're doing it just normal kind of thing, right? It just doesn't want to do it. Aye, it's big difference. I mean, look at the greenery at the other side there as well, and then just seeing it there. You can see all the details on the roof, like the slates on the roof and everything like that as well. You can make out that detail. You're not really getting it there. You can see that it's meant to be that, but you're not getting the actual individual detail of it on the roof as well. So that's that one. What do we have next? Next we have this one stored in front of it. Right, so I did take them in a wee different ways because of where we were in the game. Right, so we see. We see where were we? To have a wee look. Skip past that one. Right, the water. We definitely took ones of the water, didn't we? Here we go. Right, so obviously it's that one there's at 50% now, but obviously the resolution's a lot higher. So that's like 112. This is already at 100%. So I need to put this one to like 300, 428% to get the kind of similar thing. Now look at the bench detail there. Like look the quality in the water. You can make out that it's water, right? You can. But look at the details of the greenery round about. Just heading up the path there. It's like more realistic and lifelike kind of thing when you're watching it with that. So it is definitely a big difference, isn't there? Even just look at the quality of the bottle. Like you can see the writing on the back of her jacket as well. You can make it out there, which you can't really make it out there as well. So the scene in general is just a very completely different scene. That was the one in front of the house, down at the water at the beachfront, right? So we've definitely got that. There we go. So that's pretty much the same area there as well. But we did take one there at the other waterfront, which is here, facing back. So, as I said before, like there, man's like you're not getting the detail there. You can see that it's seaweed and things like that on it. You can see all the wiggly, like you can see it a wee bit there, to be fair, but you're just not getting the detail and the quality of the seaweed as if it's just been blasted against it, like you did on the higher quality settings kind of thing. The chair as well. It's a weird colour of chair. I'm not going to lie. That's the only thing. Even the before and after, the chair doesn't look real, if you know what I mean. It just looked completely out of place because it was just for anything else that I've seen colour wise in the game. It just looked that they forgot to colour it, if you mean, or kind of was meant to colour and shade it, but just kind of left it like that. But it just seems a wee bit off, to be fair, that colour. But even there, look at the quality in the main character, like her braids and her hair, her face there. Look, is obviously you can make out the details in the face. Sorry, I need to zoom it in this way. And then that's zoomed in at 800%. That's as high as that will go, the zoom. So there you go. If you ever wanted to know how far Windows can zoom in a picture, it's 800%, folks. There you go. Look, see, you're not getting the details of her braids and her hair. And the face is just a blur, kind of thing. That's it. The face really is just a blur. But the scene then in total, there is a massive, look at the kind of trees in the background as well. You're just not getting the details in the trees, or the leaves, the branches and everything like that in the background. It's just no there. So that was a one, and did we do one in the purple bit? I'm sure we did do one at the purple bit. Let's have a wee look. Aye, there we go. So, let's put this zoom back up again. So look there, that's the colour difference there as well. So obviously, in the one here, look, you're able to see that that's different leaves and things like that in the tree. But there, you're not really making that out. So I mean, it's no got the quality of the individual leaves on it that you get at the higher quality, because it's no rendering them. It's such a lower quality that you're seeing it. But it's interesting seeing it like this though, because it gives it that kind of retro feel to the game as well. It's almost like a kind of fuzzy, kind of PS2 type game, PS1, probably no PS1, but probably let's say a bit like PS2, early PS3 games type things like that. Aye. Definitely, when you see it there, even just the flowers and them like that round about, completely different. Right, so let's go into the house first. So this was the one inside the house. I think I did the house ones here later on, didn't I? Let's see. There we go, house. So this is the same bit in the house pretty much. Because there's a chandelier in the background there, and obviously everything else in the scenery. But that's the full image there because of the resolution. It's no capturing everything else at the side kind of thing. That's almost pretty much the same kind of screenshot there, identical. But the resolution means that you're capturing more detail in this one than what you are in the other one. I mean, like, you can see the details on her arms, trousers, like the grain in her jeans and everything like that as well. If you zoom right in, you can see all that. And then the scene as well, look at the carpet, the rug in the background, the wallpaper. Wallpaper even looks slightly different in this one, to be fair. The chandelier, look, you're not getting the shiny kind of golden, kind of bronzy kind of effect on the chandelier either. The pictures as well, so like you're able to see like the grain effect on the wood in the background there. That you're just no picking up really on the other one. So look, this is inside this room with the cow and the pictures. Did it take another one in here? Let's see. Did take one. Aye, there we go, the picture. So if we zoom in there, then you can see it's like the brickwork in the background as well. Hey, I mean, look, you're seeing all the grain there, the scratches on the woodwork and things like that as well from things. Which, when you look at it, I didn't actually notice that, but look, You see like all wee kind of scratches through the years and everything, which you're not seeing that effect here, so you don't know what's actually been causing the scratches kind of thing as well. It gets you kind of thinking these wee bits, doesn't it? When you see it, like all the hidden details for things that are just no in it when you lower the resolution, so you're like, oh right, what's happened there kind of thing. Who knows? Right, this was the writing. So I did do, we see, right, this is the one in the kitchen first. Aye, so this is the scene here just in the kitchen. I mean, look at the, obviously the shine there on the floor. That'll be like your ray tracing kind of thing and path tracing probably kicking in it. Which you're kind of getting some basic effect of it there, but it's no your ray tracing. Then obviously from standing here, the picture in the background for the baking contest is just not readable at all. Whereas here, you can pretty much read it all apart from that line there. You can read all that, whereas you can't read anything there, kind of thing. So that's got to be something. That's how it kind of looks. The two ones are before and after. And I mean, look at the detailing about the lighting coming in, it's shining off the path, shining into the flooring. Such a different kind of look at it as well. Now, that was the one there. We did take one up front of the picture. So there's a baking contest picture there. So you can, here standing at this one, also standing a wee bit closer there, you still can't read the writing on it. Whereas this one here, you can read it. Obviously, I can't read it fully because the thing to interact with is in the front of it there. But you can just see, you can make it out also that there is that big kind of difference in it, the writing. Which is the one thing you do always find in these games, is that once you do these and you strip the kind of graphics back and things like that for them, the one thing that does always suffer is the writing in the game. Because the writing's rendered as part of the scene as well. It's not rendered like differently or separately or something like that. The writing and all the text and the things, so even like your menus and everything, it's all 3D rendered as well, so they go with it. Aye, so there you go, folks. South of Midnight, Pixel Purge Episode 7. What do you think it? Would you play it like that? Do you think it's still playable? It does give it that kind of retro feel to it though. It really does. And it's such a good game. So definitely, if you've got the Xbox console, download it on your Game Pass if you've got Game Pass. I think you can even get like a wee 1 month trial or something like that. You could probably fire through it quite easily in a kind of month trial. Or if you've got a lower spec PC than myself or anybody else or things like that, and you still want to play it, by all means you can still play it. Just lower the graphics down. It will not also look exactly low like that, because that's on 640 by 480 resolution. You probably wouldn't be playing it on 640 by 480. You'd probably play it on like 1080p or something like that, like full HD, and it'd still look really good as well. So give it a shot, folks. Bye. My name's Brian. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by this episode. And as I said, folks, before, if you haven't done already, drop the channel, like and subscribe, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, folks. Bye.